Uh, Back once again. Isn't that great? Hold on. See if I can get this turned up a little louder, right? Anyways, um, this is a video game. It's Stardew Valley. I like this game. There's a lot going on. It's a farm, you know. I like a farm every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? You get what I mean? Like to be Farmer Dan. Whoever that is, right? I don't know. I like stuff like this. Has to do a lot with like organization and compartmentalization and dissociation. Because I'll sit here for like hours on end, just in this farm, running in a circle. For no reason whatsoever. You understand? Like, I can't get out of the farm. There's no end. The days, they just keep time keeps on slipping, my dude. When you run into like people you don't like or stuff that you don't want to do, you know, it's always back here in this farm, dude. So I don't know. Stardew actually also a remnant of previous game, like GameCube. I think it was called can't remember. It's not Earthbound. It's sort of like Earthbound. There's another one. Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon. That's what it was. Sort of cross between Harvest Moon and Earthbound. Love this game. It can be fun, but like for like a normal dude, you never see like normal dude playing Stardew. Is that weird? I feel like the basic premise is just too perfect not to. So I have like a character. I'm a character. I'm a character. Like, no, you're not. You're a person. No, I'm a character. Right? Well, you can be Joe. And I don't like you, Joe. So go away. You know? Yeah, I don't know. There is a bit of a problem. There is people in this computer who are not supposed to be here. That's an issue that I have. I don't know if that happens to you or anything like that. Who knows? Right? Maybe it's the government. Maybe it's the government trying to silence me. Yeah, don't let them do that. either. It's fascist, chauvinist pigs, honestly. Half of them. The other half profiteered. But I'm profiteering these crops in the starting value. So, don't even know about that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck. Sorry. But yeah, anyways, no, I haven't done one of these in a while. Bit of a markup and markdown in life. I haven't really been able to sit down, do a commentary, and having people in my computer that take it upon themselves to think they can control what I'm doing. It's insulting. It's disgusting too. So I don't know if you got a remedy for that, let me know. But I'll continue. Just I don't know, this game for the time being. I'm in year 2. So this is a farm after a year. Played this a while back, actually. Um, took some time to get as organized as it is, but it's like a process. Can be one. Creative one. Creative process, even. A lot of people, I don't know, from from what I've seen, some people sit down and play a game but never enjoy it, you know? In the same ways that you could be too preoccupied by winning or even feeling like you're better than anyone else.
Your
It's
gut
not
affects
the
everything, even your mood. So Ollie created 2 brand new products to take care
it's
of your
never
insides. Ollie Big 10 Probiotic has 10 strains of probiotics. They're most
a lot
ever
of
to support a healthy gut microbiome,
insecure
immune system, and stress
people
response. And
in this
Ollie's
world though,
Supergood Superfoods delivers 15 superfoods in tasty.
you know, and you kind of, as a moral backing and lesson, it's kind of easier just to do your own thing instead of impeding on others. But you find that you run into other people who just don't get it, you know, or refuse to, like, even actively choosing ignorance in some way, you know, and a lot of the world's issues actually could be solved with that frame of mind, just being absent. Like, I don't know, I do a bit of writing about those topics, so just something to run by, I guess, or even to say, just out loud, say it out loud, like, you do not know what you're talking about, shut up, right? Can't always be there. You'd like to, but it can't always be that. I just end up coming across me. I'm a nice guy. I like to be nice. Hope you do too. You know, it is what it is. until it's, a problem. And then you're not gonna like me. That's a problem. So same thing goes for like anything, really though. Imagine you just have a guy standing behind you, breathing down your neck all day with his mouth. God, call him Philip, mouth breather, or something, whatever his name is. I'm referring to Joe, but I don't like you, Joe. Joe being a metaphor for the dude that sits behind my computer every day and sits here, just messes with everything that I have going on for his own enjoyment because he's insecure. About what? I have no idea. Did I do anything? No. I think it's just because of the level of quality of art that I make and shouldn't thrust those insecurities on other people at all. It's kind of gross. No one is ever gonna like you. It's gonna be straight up about it. No one will ever like you. That's how you feel. So don't. Can't tell which season this is. Hold on. I may need to like plant this apricot right now. Is it spring? Is it spring? I just have no idea. Hold on. This is like the top marker. The top right. This doesn't tell you the season. It's funny. But like with that, you have to be very stern with people. Like swatting a mosquito away from your face. You don't have to kill the mosquito. You don't want to get bit by it, you know. At least I don't kill the mosquito right away. You know, I swat it away. Say, hey, back up, mosquito, before I kill you. And if the mosquito chooses to land on your arm after you already told it to stop, that's its fault. So, I don't know. Don't be don't be a mosquito. Bloodsucker. A bloodsucker mosquito that sits behind your computer all day and messes with other people. It's disgusting. You're a human. Actually, I think I prefer bugs over you. I think I prefer a literal mosquito over you. Is that bad? It's probably a bad thing, right? Because the mosquito can give you malaria. Mosquito can give you communicable diseases and cause contagion. Still, for the bug. over you any day. Pretty funny. Pretty, pretty, pretty funny stuff. And oh yeah, I know. Just got this web viewer, and I just pull up this guy's computer, and oh, how you doing, Janet? How you doing? Uh, yeah, so we watch this guy through his computer screen, and yeah, like, are you serious? Oh, you are? Okay, not as serious as I am about it. See, isn't it much more fun this way? Aren't we having fun? Don't are don't you like that? Don't you feel silly? Aren't you having fun? Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, it's easy to do. Just thought I'd point that out for a second. I'm not as murderous as I seem, but you test my patience one too many times, might just show up on you. It, you're not like that at all. Believe me. Please, apricot tree, plant for me. This is a funny. What is it? I think it's 4 on 4 here. 8 tiles around empty. So is it four each way or just who knows? Whatever. Oh, that's that. I've been in a few fights before. I've never lost them. So can be interesting. You run into people who aren't as serious about it, or even they don't respect what you do. They don't respect really anything. They just walk around, you know, privileged, don't do anything for others, you know, think that they can do whatever they want to. It's not how it works, at least around me. That goes for Joe sitting behind the computer screen too, you know. And I know it's a dude too, which is like why it's disgusting. It's like I don't know what you're doing behind that, and I don't know if you're like pulling hairs out of wherever all day, just watching me, you know, wherever you got hair growing. Maybe like the difference between something good and something bad. Some like random guy just eating his boogers in your face all day or something. I just don't even know. But yeah, but yeah, you know, like this is a video game, so I'm gonna talk. It's been a minute. Good to hear from you. Glad to be back. Twitch is one of those places. I mean, even the internet, you know, sit and make what I make and do what I do so that I can have something to be proud of, something to show for. I don't know what other people do it for, but I like the presence of a portion of like frame of thinking where it's here is positive things you can do, and here are negative things you can do. And the world seems like much more clear from that point of view. It's weird. Like everything this guy said rhymes. What the dude, what is that? What are you doing? It's pretty it's neato. It's pretty funky. Not gonna lie. I like that. I like the sound of that. Okay. No. Yeah, like I just think that's funny. It's a funny reason. But random guy just like agreeing. Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh my God. Yes. Like, dude, just calm down. Sit over there and stop. And I need you to agree. You know, appreciate the thought and sentiment, but get away from it, right? Some guy just mouth breathing. That's one thing with me. I have like a pet peeve with like people who eat with their mouth open. I won't eat food if you chew with your mouth open. This is like basic common decency. For some reason, hard to get over that notion, right? Basic common decency. And it's not hard. It's not a difficult thing to do. But are you? And like stop for a second, think about it. Okay, well, just fuck off, right? Excuse my language, but I can just like it's too flippin' much. It's too flippin'. Let's buy like all of these strawberries so that I have them for later. Maybe this pitchfork. Oh, no. I like this game. I'm playing Stardew for for a long time, actually. Love like the the whole the whole farming simulator isn't even what the game is about. This game is basically just make a character and go and collect things, run back and forth over and over again. But it's so well made. The sprites, like everything in it, in an 8-bit fashion. You never see that being like successful in this market day and age, especially with video games. Sorry, do you want to hear me drink some water? Also, listen. Your way. Can't hear it. Anyways, um, you can't hear it. You can't hear it, but if you like get some water and you put it between your teeth and then you do the finger gun, you get a finger gun and then it kind of like sounds like a ray gun. This is like something I've been doing for since forever. So it is one of those things I like to do. Also, running away from mouth breather too. So I just don't know. I don't know. It can be that way. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Commentary and internet um content aside, the world is kind of falling apart. Anyone else see that? No one, right? There's so many things that I like to talk about, but that is one thing that just gets on my nerves. Just people who just don't understand severity, or like even the presence of mind to just be courteous. Even portion of frame of thinking to think of others instead. Like, dude, I'm not gonna eat food with you. I'm not gonna go and get nada nada with you. I don't like it. You chew with your mouth open, and you don't think of the way that other people feel at all. And you think it's funny. It's not funny. It's my favorite thing. You run into like those people who like joke about it, right? Uh, what's funny here? Not a single thing. I'll tell you what's funny though. Something that made me laugh the other day. I saw this video of this crow and this owl meeting, and the owl, for some reason, his head was he turned his head in a in 360 degrees. It was just beautiful, so amazing. Then he turned and looked at the crow. Right? He's like, "Can you do that?" Guess not. Flippin' dude. Flippin' dude. No, you can't, because I'm an owl and you're a crow. and what I said, you don't know. So I don't know. That's what I thought of. But days winding down, and I had this weird dream last night. It's kind of weird. I don't have um anyone to talk about it with, but so like this dream, it was me and someone important to me, and we were in this like facility, some sort of just I don't know. It was a building that had white walls. It was very tall. It had an elevator, but for some reason the infrastructure in it was like confusing, like just confusing as hell for no reason. Couldn't get it out. Could not get out the giant building. So started to panic, right? As people do in dreams. Started to panic. Oh, gotta get out of here. Right. That's how I felt. I mean, it sounds stupid, but just listen. Okay. So I'm in this like facility, sitting there. They take an elevator, and I guess like the elevator led to like a secret passage or something behind a door, behind like some sort of like secret compartment that opened up, and behind the door, so just like this large, got built. So as long as the supermarket bill you for passing it up. So weird. Anyways, I was you know, the facility's like door opened up, right? And then it went down into like this underground portion of it. And I don't know, just like really messed me up, honestly. Because I couldn't get out. The infrastructure was like super confusing. It was underground. I had like I don't know, I panicked. So I turned to that person who was important to me, right? And sometimes it can be like other people. Like you say, like, "Hey, I had a dream last night about you," and they'll be like, "Hey, I did too." Like, was it the same dream or no? I've never asked, but this place, it just like rubbed me the wrong way. Rubbed me so weirdly. Like, I wasn't supposed to see it, or, it's like, even if it's like real, it's like a real place, then like I'd be afraid, right? There's so many like things on Earth that can't be controlled, portions of frames of thinking that other people are are a certain way, you know, and that can be like a very scary thing because I don't know, some part of me feels like those dreams are in the event that any of them are actually real, like you just looking through the eyes of another person or something like that, or someone who died. Like, could you imagine those dreams where you're falling down like hitting the ground, or even I don't know, people say like it's a bad omen to die in your dream. That may have just been someone else. At least that's like my theory. And why? Uh, because one person shouldn't have to go through all that. Right? But maybe I don't know. I don't know. It's just like a weird paranormal thing. But my I usually don't even have dreams. So I'm just wondering why the flip that happened to me. I was freaked out. I'm gonna be honest. I was mad. I woke up, my entire day ruined. Like, I can't even recover after that. Where was that place? What was it? I hope nothing bad happened there. But you never know with these people. That's what scares me. So I don't like Joe Schmo sitting there eating his booger. Never know what he's doing. What the that's like, dude, get a fucking job. I've had I had I had I had 8 jobs last year. I worked 8 different part-time jobs last year and only had 6 W-2. Do you understand? It's frustrating as hell. You don't have to worry about money the way I do. You don't even give a fuck. You don't give not one single fuck. And I gotta go to Demon Dreamland? What the fuck? I gotta go to Poo Poo Plaza? That's basically what it is. Some fucking, or excuse my language, but flipping bunker or something. I don't know. Whatever you're doing, swear to God, kill you dead. I will kill you dead if you ever touch me. Flipping weirdo. But you never know the, with that. So that is a weird dream to have. It's shown up in something, something weird. Uh, I'm not, I'm not supposed to be, I'm not supposed to be. It's kind of how I feel about life. Um, Never where it's supposed to be. Always where someone else is trying to tell you to go, and never where you want. Kind of like the portion of frame of thinking that a job is. It's like okay, I don't really want to be here, but I'm working, whatever. Then you just have someone else come up to you and start talking about whatever it is they like to talk about. I don't want to. Is that weird? Is that stupid? I don't think it is. I don't talk to many people for a reason, for a good reason. Because then when I go to sleep, I might have to invade your memories, see what you got going on. I don't want to do. I want to do all that. Or should. Leave me alone, please. There's like, there's like, well, man, uh, we can't do that, but here's the next best, and their next best thing is worse than what you do, right? And then they get mad. They get mad that like that anyone is good at anything. What does he get to do? Oh, no fair. Uh, dude, if you put the work in, if you did the things proactively, if you took the right steps to be a better person, then you wouldn't feel that jealousy that comes with that, or insecurity, whatever it is, whatever complex you have. I don't feel like analyzing your psychology. Even though I could sit and do a real psychoanalysis. It's this psychoanalysis. Sorry, my microphone tends to repeat um, off tempo, so it's kind of hard to talk sometimes. But yeah, could care less what Joe Schmo behind the computer who's been watching me for too long has to say. Am I wrong for them? No. One day I'm gonna punch him and square in his face. Then he'll be like, "Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Hey man, why'd you do that?" Like, no, this is me telling it. I'm gonna take a flight to wherever you are and punch you square in your gob. Then you'll understand. Is that aggressive? Was that aggressive? Huh? No, it wasn't. You deserve it. Oh my god. Oh my god. So aggressive. Like, no, I'm really not. You are just flipping and annoying. And if you're a dude who goes to the bar or the pub and you sit there and wank off all day, you just like talk however you want to at people or to whoever, you know, you kind of deserve it. I think that's part of that privilege I was getting at that I'd prefer not to be around, you know, all that money, all that time. And, you know, I know the median income as well as the salaries for the people who are paid large amounts to do nothing, relatively nothing, and they don't do anything for other people at all. And you're gonna sit down with me, right, and tell me how I'm gonna feel. I'm sorry, but no, you got the wrong idea, and you might be even more far gone or misguided than I thought. You don't take respect, you earn it. You don't sit here, oh, I'm above you. I need to be better. I've heard that way too many times. Who do you need to compete with? You're not gonna go out and challenge Leonardo da Vinci to a game of chess, right? He's gonna win. You're not gonna challenge flipping Michelangelo to strength competition. It's probably stronger, right? Is that a metaphor? Yeah. I have this like other joke about that. Like, you know how like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo, they like sort of like people thought they were competing throughout history in like different forms of art and understanding of the world. Truthfully, Michelangelo was a bit older and mentored Da Vinci in some ways. Um, Michelangelo being the better sculptor, Leonardo being the better painter. Still, Sistine Chapel and the Mona Lisa, depictions of invisible angels and things like that. They're all, very beautiful works of art, masterpieces, even things that have stood the test of time. Is what I'm saying against odds, unfavorable. Even war, you know, those places, those places were around for so long and stood as symbols throughout warring countries, and even the portions of the world that are at odds, right? Surviving through World War II, World World War One, you know, when people started to, you know, attack each other. Those places and paintings still existed. Although throughout history, um, sometimes attempting to steal those paintings, right? Those people also attempted to take it and to damage it. And that's sort of like where the name for Led Zeppelin came from, because the Germans, they they had a giant Zeppelin, and no one knew if those, like, they couldn't shoot it down because paintings, like valuable works of art and other things, were stolen, and they had no idea of the location, right? But it's just a bit of a history lesson for a moment. But where I'm going with this is completely aside from history. Um, so who do you got in a fight? Michelangelo, Michelangelo, yeah, but he's on the ground with super strength, or Leonardo flying in his man-made single-person helicopter, but he has one hand. They both have one hand tied behind their backs, and they can only throw rocks. Just the imagery, like they're both, there's one hand tied behind their back, attempting to just like throw rocks at each other. It's basically what medieval war was. I'll get you. I'll get you for this. Vice, VC, look at me. And he drops like a rock. That's actually flipping Latin there. But they they both knew Latin. They both probably knew some other stuff too. I don't know. Maybe they're wrong. Maybe I just had like the wrong people at the time asking them things because I don't know. Like, can you imagine walking up to Leonardo da Vinci, right? And just having like the dumbest question for him. Hey man, um, do birds fly? I'm sure they do. Yes. Yes. I'm sure. I think they may. I think they may. It just like takes it as some sort of like lesson. Oh, yes, birds do fly. Like, no, dude, that's just basic common sense, man. Why am I keeping all these flowers? I don't know how. The fact that they don't stack, um, kind of kind of irritates me. Not gonna lie, but I don't know. If you're gonna answer, it's a pretty good question. Better than a bad dream. Better than the no good, horrible, bad dream. It really messed me up, to be honest. I hate the passion. Waking up, just, well, my day is over before it started. Guess I'm going back to bed. And that's what I did too. Just like, I was like, what was that? And went back to bed. It's like the worst thing ever. I've been having like, I have, okay, I'm gonna tell you like a bit of personal information here. Um, from a very young age, I've had a sleep disorder, so I don't take well to sleep at all. It takes me a long time, or I have to be awake for large portions of time, sometimes like 2 or 3 days on end before I like actually go go to sleep. And I don't know what it is. I think it's like just because I'm like a worker bee. I work, or like I'm always like writing something. But I'll do that, and then I'll eat like maybe like a bowl of cereal, or I don't know, a drink like drink or eat something, and I'll have terrible nightmare. Just the worst ever things. And it's like, it's something that's been happening to me for since like I was old enough to understand that like dreams, you know, to understand them, to try to. But like every once in a while, there would be something like so horrible for no reason whatsoever. And it's interesting. Just like a psychoactive analysis. I keep a dream journal to at least a repertoire of like the most horrible ones that I've gone through. But I don't know, like those habits and stuff end up being a product of trauma and other things. But when I was a kid, um, my parents, right, they would work a lot, so I was home alone majority of the time. And when I went to sleep, I felt like safer with other people in the house. But I don't know. I used to sleepwalk, I guess, which is crazy to think. Just like a baby walking around, just like completely asleep. It happens. It's real. So I don't know. It can be that way. Swear to God, so young when that happened. And it like transferred into like other portions of the disorder. It's like neurology, even. But I'm my own psychologist. I don't really need a person who is not going to understand or not going to get what I'm doing or who I am telling me, anything contrary to my research, you know, because in an event that anyone is going to know, it's probably going to be over even someone with like a PhD. It matters. But yeah, I don't know. There are also some other things about the world, and I've seen a lot like horrible videos and terrible news, and all of it really does add up into the human psyche. That's why you try to shield those people who are important to you away from those types of things, so that have to they don't have to know, you know, you shouldn't know. I don't want you to, right? I mean, like access to information is different than, being apprehensive just because you're stupid. You have some sort of like petty, petty problem. But yeah, dreams can be weird, can be cool. But I recommend for that, um, honestly, truly, is that keep a record of it. Can be better that way to know specifically what's going on mentally in that noggin of yours. And even this, like streaming is streaming is that, but it's also a job. It's a place for people to flourish in creativity. Creativity and the notion that like, hey, you know, there's a certain unification in people who take the time to really set out like that portion, that frame of thinking to like help or even serve as a teacher. In a lot of ways, a lot of people on this website teach others or even you know, help with things in a lot of ways. I don't know. I think that's what I like most about it. It's not always like what other people want. Give me just you, and which is that, right? A lot of people will say like negative things about it, or even like put you on whatever Reddit forum there is, but it's really not even necessary for all people. So that's how I feel. Except for I do have some problems with some of them, not all of them. That's a lot of strong opinions to be had. And if you don't feel strongly at all, you know, you end up just being another person as a bystander to like those kinds of behaviors, I guess. At least that's how I see it. You could like this guy, or you could not like this guy. Uh, I don't like him. Okay, alright. And then you like get to like down to the root of the issue. How much money does this guy have? Right? What's he saying? What's he doing? Oh, I don't like him even more. Right? I don't know. I be right back.
He cannot fight now. He's been disarmed. Feels the power of Dr. Richtofen.
I'll have to go ahead with my experiment right now. Lower the dome. Are you ready, Carstairs? All set. My moment of triumph is at hand. Contact!
It's messed up.
Doesn't look bad.
Crazy. It looks bad.
Okay, then at least tell me what that thing is you've done.
This figure in the middle is not even coming out right. I already got like the hands like on the side, like the hands of doom. They're like representing the city and the environment around this artist. And he's like by himself in his own world and whatnot. He don't care about nobody around him. And that's what the hands are, everybody around him.
Yeah, who is this character? That's you.
Who told you? Who gave you that idea? Representing the city and the environment around this artist. And he's he's like by himself in his own world and whatnot. He don't care about nobody around him. That's what the hands are. Everybody around him.
Yeah, who is this character? That's you.
Who told you? Who gave you that idea?
Come on, man. I've been knowing for a long time that was you. Damn, man.
I'll have to go ahead with my experiment right now. Lower the dome. Are you ready, Carstairs? All set. My moment of triumph is at hand. Contact!
It's messed up.
Doesn't look bad.
Crazy. It looks bad.
Okay, then at least tell me what that thing is you've done.
This figure in the middle is not even coming out right. I already got like the hands like on the side, it's like the hands of doom. They're like representing the city and the environment around this artist. And he's like by himself in his own world and whatnot. He don't care about nobody around him. That's what the hands are. Everybody around him.
Yeah, who is this character? That's you.
Who told you? Who gave you that idea?
Come on, man. I've been knowing for a long time that was you. Damn, man.
Bada boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. That's what the. That's what my version of the Thunder Gun sounds like. Bada bing. Bada boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. Yeah. See? Yeah. You'll never catch me, copper. Yeah. Bada bing. Bada boom. And it's the Sugar Spice Gang who hit this bank. But law enforcement, no. Or don't. Either way. Our calling card. Some licorice. So, so like, people in the 1920s did after committing a crime. They'd drive off the bowler hat, just like, I did this, I did this, and no one would ever catch them. No one ever, never ever thought, like, maybe maybe it's the guy who talks that way. So funny. Maybe, maybe it was him. Oh no, it wasn't me. Uh, I think it was. I think it was you. Like, now, stop being a rat. Stop being a rat. You're gonna rat me out to the cops. The cops will never catch me. Me and my sugar spice can. We have sugar, spice, and everything nice. This is horrible. This is the worst. Okay? I don't know. Hey, like, just like, don't, don't get me started. Don't get me started on no flipping sugar spice gang, because it's basically just Dr. Pepper. They always say, like, these flavors, buy Dr. Pepper now for the flavor. Uh, what's in it? No one knows. Still, still my favorite soda to date, but I don't know. Sangria, so there is it's a traditional Spanish drink, but sangria can be carbonated in the form of soda too, not just wine. I have you thinking it's like just for wine? Like no, sangria is fruit juice carbonated in some way. You can add alcohol, make it wine, but that's fermenting um certain chemicals and stuff to add to it. It's not fruit. I don't know. I've never done the desert festival before, so I'm just gonna take an assortment all of these plants with kind of need inventory space stuff. So, I mean, figure it out. And the whole goal, basically, sometimes, is to get the green house. That's what I go for the first year playing Stardew. I make sure to get the green house first. But I don't know, the RNG and portions of the game sometimes will prevent you from getting it. But I don't know. Because you have to have like the quality crops. It can be difficult growing them their crops. I don't mind. Set this to white. Yeah, it's looks okay. Or maybe gray. Just like all these veggies. Yeah. 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 But no, I mean, like even throughout history, there are questionable events. Truthfully, things like that. You have to drive yourself. What do you even mean? Walk down the road. What? Because I'm not invited to the desert festival. Sorry, I don't like you guys. Anyways, what's I gonna do? I don't even know. Wait, what the heck? What the? I didn't know this existed. Oh, I'm coming back. Oh, I'm going back. There. That looked like a new area. Never seen that. So much to this game. But yeah, as I was saying, like before about it, there's like so much that people can do, and they actively choose not to, and then expect, and like for me, even in some way, like respect. Like, no, I I know your net worth. I know how much money you're paid, and how stupid you are, because I do my research on everyone that I choose to interact with. So when someone comes up to me, say like some dude with no opinion whatsoever, nothing valuable to say about any topic, anything, just doesn't know anything or is not as useful as me, and I'm not even making a comparison in the end. It's just like there's nothing you can teach me, and when you try to talk, it's like I'm not listening to you. It's based off of those factors too. So I don't even know. Like money does not command respect. And I don't want any of your money. So I don't give a fuck. Is that a little frank? Excuse my language, but Don't give a flip, dude. Back the frick off. You know what I'm saying? Do you get it? I hope you do. Because at the end of the day, if you don't ever do anything for anyone, and you sit and you're like, oh, why is this, that, and you refuse to learn or even just like choose ignorance over everything, and you don't even see that you're doing that, right? And people can be that way. Like, don't have them thinking that they aren't that way. 'Cause they are. Which is why I have like a lot of problems just in that respite. But usually able to point out those things fairly quickly. I'm a good judge of character too. So I don't know. Just blow you up with a bomb. Don't even care. There he goes. Who was that? Oh, I don't know. Joe Schmo on his computer console, right? Well, who cares about Joe Schmo? I don't. Especially if Joe Schmo likes to invade personal boundaries and not do anything for others with millions of dollars at disposal. Care less, right? In fact, you're part of the problem, then you are the problem. You must be fixed. I don't know. There's this little rat guy here sells hats. It's pretty tight. You know, I've never made a cent or a dollar from any of these streams or artwork that I put out. But you know, running into people who are that way, and if you think they really shouldn't be, you know, just I don't know, puts me in that frame of mind. Like, no one taught you that that wasn't all right. And I'm not your, not your teacher. My name may mean in Spanish and in history as teacher or home, but like shouldn't have to teach you basic common sense, man. It's my favorite joke, actually. It's a it's a guy, you know, he just says like really like basic like stuff like water is wet or don't murder, don't don't invade a person's personal boundaries for your own enjoyment. And then at the end, the guy's just like, and that's just basic common sense, man. It's the best superhero ever. There he goes. Basic common sense, man. Do 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 do. He flies. Where's he going? Probably to go and tell someone some information that I already know, right? I already know the, uh, oh, okay. Think you have basic common sense, man, mixed up with Captain Obvious. Two, two different guys. And don't even get me started. Like, catch roads. Okay. Don't even, don't even get me on about it, because it'll turn into, like, just, won't go well. Okay? Just believe me. Alright? Just, alright. Alright. You done it now. You fucking, you flip, you, you done did it now. I'm, I'm gonna have to, we're gonna have a problem here. Operator, call the police. Actually, you know what? I don't like police. Operator, call the alien. Hello, Mr. Alien? Please wait while we connect you to alien. Do, 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 do. Comes up on the phone. Hello, what's up? Why'd you call? Why is the alien sad? Cause, like, it's people, and these humans, human. Why you call me human? No, no, no. That's such a stupid little thing. But it makes me die, though, laughing about him. These humans, they don't listen. God, can't imagine the alien that was like angry. Ca- The alien has telekinesis. Doesn't get angry. You can try, like, don't try to anger the alien. Okay, you hear me? Don't want it. Don't want to, anger that thing, whatever it is. Not of this world, dude. And this, once again, basic common sense. And this thing just like repeats the gem over and over. And I'm gonna start manufacturing diamonds. Methinks. Methinks. Methinks the diamond. Methinks the shiny stone. It's probably how like aliens feel. So, what the like, what are you doing down there, human? You polishing a rock to put it somewhere? I, thought I told you to build something, not polish a rock, put a price on. Can't put a price on that. But you want to know what you can put a price on? Catchphrase. Do you know what a catchphrase is? Do you know what it is? I like this. This is a game show. I used to watch this. In the 80s, there was like a large amount of like television that they didn't know what to do with. So before like series came out, but even then, like the storytelling wasn't as good as it is now in American media. But you know, back in the day, like even before The Price is Right, or even I don't know, Catch 22 or the Game Show Network, there was this one show, okay, and it's called Catchphrase, and I do this at jobs and like places I work to sort of like um get over that barrier of communication that can be sort of awkward in a way. Like sometimes people just will like not want to talk at all to you or anyone else, and it can help, and it's less like I don't know, it promotes like a social well-being because a lot of like offices and office buildings and even high profile people have like portions of history where there have been incidents of misogyny or even like people who treat um, people differently. So it can help like get over that communicatory boundary and to just open up the floor for something different. But yeah, I'm gonna pull it up in a second here. But I do this at jobs that I like, or even if I don't like it, I just have to like work there. I'll still do this thing where I'll set this game up. I'll just like start talking about it, and it sort of becomes a full thing. So hold on. I like this. I like to call the guy in the show Catchphrase Guy, but his name his name is much cooler than the actual model for the guy because like no one knew when I started. No one knows like when I do the catchphrase thing that the guy I'm talking about is just this yellow peanut. It's just this guy, yellow peanut guy with a top hat, and what his name's not even catchphrase guy, right? It's not even his name. His name's something stupid. Like, I don't know. I don't care. but I call him Catchphrase Guy. And I'm going to show you why. But this is a basic premise of the game here.
Story short.
No, keep pressing and guessing.
Story?
Long story's good, it's not the one. Keep pressing. Rita,
Cut the story short.
press again and tell me some more.
Cutting the story short.
No, keep pressing and guessing. What are we looking for? What's the expression? Sean.
To cut a long story short.
Cut a long story short. That's the one we want.
Okay, but this is the English version. Okay, so understand that the English version of the show is much different than the American version, because American television is just much better and has been throughout history. So I'm gonna try to find the English, the true American catchphrase game for a second. There's nothing wrong with England at all. Well, actually, there is, but it's that's like that's political. I've never been there, but I like to. Probably would not like me at all. Kind of scared sometimes. Kind of really. People like get afraid of me. Some portions of time. I don't know what that's about. I'm looking for. Oh, here it is. This guy. So what's funny about this is that flipping Jane from Daria originates. That's Scott versus Jane. See it? Now look at this. Look at this parallel. See, this is what I'm saying about American television here. Is that like ideas are taken and ran with, and that like breeds creativity, but it also places like people you may not like, want, or even care for in the limelight for too much like money for what is actually occurring. And they do nothing for other people. But I like Catchphrase. I like this game show. 1 second. Just gonna load it. That ad playing, and then just like not even look at it. Screw the ads. That's what they want. They want ads. They want to play ads on this thing. But kill you dead. Ah, another ad. No, wait, skip it. Terrible film.
Say hello to Sarah Lee.
Say hello to products.
What is this catchphrase? You
You'll find the answers to this and many more as we play television's most exciting new game, Catchphrase. And here's your host on Catchphrase, Art James.
Here's your host on Catchphrase, Art.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And welcome to Catchphrase, the show that answers the question, can a contestant win in cash and prizes $75,000 worth? We say yes. John, let's meet our players.
First, our returning champion, winning so far of $2,475. He served in the Navy for 4 years. Currently is a police officer. Here's Scott Sherman.
Currently, police officer. Guy who's gonna...
Psychology. You got it. Reverse psychology.
Guy who loses. Police officer. What's funny is, like, can't wait to, like, physically just go back to bed. I didn't get enough sleep because of my bad dream. But yeah, what is this catchphrase? It's like there are different. He evolves. Okay. Throughout history, catchphrase guy has always been a little yellow peanut. But I don't know. They gave him a top hat.
As we play television's most exciting new game, Catchphrase. And here's your host on Catchphrase, Art James.
And here's our host. You know, he's actually pretty good at the game. So I'm not gonna insult this guy. But I don't ever look at his face. I swear, I saw the devil.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And welcome to Catchphrase, the show that answers the question, can a contestant win in cash and prizes $75,000 worth? We say yes. John, let's meet our players.
Let's meet our players. This guy works. The other woman, very pretty, works too.
Where is it? All the way. All right, we'll wait for you, Jane. Take it. Here she comes. Okay. Now, what is it again that you do? Anything to attract attention? Yes, sir. You are a designer, Jane?
Yes, I am. I'm a graphic designer, artist, and illustrator, and my designs are seen on such things as greeting cards, gift boxes,
Look at her outfit. It's really pretty. Catch me in some red overalls one day.
gift bags, coffee mugs.
Right. And you all remember Jane as the voice
It's like such a cute little thing.
of Betty Boop. Okay. Here's how we play the game around here. Our computer will animate popular catchphrases like this one. Watch. What do we have? We have glasses, and the rims of the glasses are in horns. So, ladies and gentlemen, our catchphrase is horn-rimmed glasses. Now,
some of the catchphrases they had on the show just like make no sense whatsoever now, but
each time one of you correctly identifies a toss-up catchphrase, we put some money in the bank. Then we show you some of our super catchphrase. The first player to solve that wins all the money in the bank. And at the end of the program, we count everything up. The player with the most money wins the game and goes into the bonus round where Scott was yesterday. And he knows we have thousands of dollars in prizes there. Now, Jane, as challenger, you will select the dollar value for the toss-up catchphrases in this round. Our computer is randomly flashing dollar amounts. When you feel lucky, hit the button and stop the computer. $100. Okay.
$100.
But it's very important, players, that you don't buzz in before you hear this sound. And with that, we say good luck. Here is your first catchphrase.
The music is just so annoying.
Scott.
King of the road.
Right. King of the road. All right, Scott, you put $100 in
Fuck you, Scott.
the bank and you get the first look at our super catchphrase. 9 squares hide it. Our computer is flashing those squares. When you hit the button, you'll stop the computer. That's your square, and here's what's behind it, Scott. All right, Scott, for the money in the bank, what do you think?
A TV guide.
No, that's not it. On we go. You're both in play as our computer gives you your next catchphrase. There's our mascot, Herbie. He's always doing something very significant. Scott.
Leg ups.
No, that's not right. Jane.
Leg lifts.
No. He's taken his foot and he's put his foot in his mouth. So our catchphrase, folks, is putting your foot in your mouth. Our next toss-up catchphrase was sent in to us by Murray Levin of San Bernardino, California. Let's see if you can get it.